He promised retribution. But what does that mean? And how far will he go? In just 3 minutes, we'll explore the unfolding campaign of political revenge, its risks, and its possible limits. The term retribution in politics echoes vendettas, the promise to punish one's enemies. On the campaign trail, Donald Trump declared, "I am your retribution." That slogan was no throwaway line. From the earliest days of his presidency, he began using the powers of the executive branch to push back against critics, stripping security clearances, revoking protection, pressing the Justice Department. ABC News +2 Democracy Docket +2. But retribution is not without limits. Rule of law, separation of powers, public resistance, and institutional norms may push back. Let's examine what he's already done and who he's targeting. One of the clearest escalations, the indictment of former FBI Director James Comey, charged with false statements and obstruction, bringing him under serious legal threat. Democracy docket beyond Comey, Trump has not confined himself to one figure. He's pressured prosecutors to pursue New York Attorney General Letitia James, criticized and targeted Senator Adam Schiff, and reshaped internal policies to give loyal U.S. attorneys more independence from oversight. Other actions include revoking security clearances from former intelligence officials, withdrawing Secret Service protection from critics, purging inspectors general, and tilting internal DOJ staffing toward political appointees. Another dramatic move, designating the anti-fascist movement Antifa as a domestic terrorist organization, a step that broadens the scope of state powers over dissident groups. Politico. These are not symbolic gestures. They show a pattern, using law enforcement, executive orders, and institutional leverage to put pressure on critics and political rivals. But how far can retribution go before pushback grows too strong? There are several guardrails and vulnerabilities. 1. Judiciary, courts. Many prosecutions must survive motion challenges, evidentiary review, and appeal. A judge may dismiss cases lacking merit. 2. Institutional resistance. Career prosecutors and DOJ ethics lawyers may balk or resign. Some office holders may refuse politicized prosecutions. 3rd Congress and oversight. If abuses become blatant, Congress can hold hearings, pass new rules, cut budgets, or impeach officials. 4. Public and media response. If viewed as authoritarian or unfair, retribution can provoke backlash, protests, and electoral consequences. 5. Norm erosion and legitimacy. If the system is seen as weaponized, the perception of justice is undermined, even among his supporters. So while the retribution campaign can push boundaries, it must navigate checks built into America's constitutional system. So, how far might he go? In a worst-case scenario, he could expand politicized prosecutions against high-profile opponents, use executive orders to bypass oversight, expand designations of domestic terrorists, clamp down on media or broadcast licensing, and restructure agencies to loyalists. But every step forward risks a tipping point: legal defeats, institutional revolt, or a public backlash that drains political capital. The retribution campaign is underway. Its ultimate reach will depend not just on power, but on whether American institutions, courts, and society can push back. Thank you for watching, and stay vigilant.